Brent, really good to see you. Today we are talking day trading, the risks and the rewards. Fueled by COVID lockdowns and the rise of commission-free brokerages like Robinhood, online trading or day trading has seen a huge rise in popularity in the last few years. Take a look at this graphic that shows new e-trade accounts. So also now, influencers are peddling courses or video series promising to unlock the secret windfall to profits. However, according to recent financial studies, almost all day traders lose lots of money, particularly after accounting for fees and taxes. So, Brent, self-directed investing offers potential cost saving and learning opportunities. What are the other advantages?
So the advantages are it's very easy to do and it can be very exciting. Okay, so Ally Bank, E-Trade, they've all come up with platforms that you can quickly jump on. And then a lot of people are having fun with it, following their people online, meme stocks and the such. And so they're able to quickly invest on this stuff, but not everybody understands the risks involved.
Mm-hmm. So these studies found only 1 to 3% of day traders consistently earn above market returns. Why is that?
Well, because it's highly speculative, and then you got to factor in things like taxes, and it's a hard game to play long term and continue to win because nobody knows what the market's going to do. It is
Right.
not a sound financial plan to act on. There's a lot of emotions going into it, and when emotions are play into it, you can often make bad decisions.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to get into that because I want to walk through a few options, considerations if you do want to open an online account. And the first one that you suggest is you need to consider your approach and expectations. What does that mean exactly?
Correct. So I often hear, Brent, you're my financial advisor. Am I allowed to have a play account? And the answer is absolutely. As long as this is not going to affect your financial situation long term, okay? Don't put any more in than you're willing to risk or that is okay to lose. Then yes, have a little play account, but just understand that 1 to 3% of people actually are successful in this. So know that it is a little bit like gambling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my bingo money, Brent. So just
Correct.
that's what I'm going to do. Next, consider your risk tolerance. I mean, this is a place where you start even when a client walks in the door. You need to know what amount of risk you're comfortable with.
Yeah, and so when you're looking at this is on the aggressive side. I would not say there is a situation where you could be a conservative or a moderate day trader. Okay, so you can expect large gains, but what I would tell people is you should probably expect large losses. So there's going to be big swings. Individual stocks can, they weather things differently than the market as a whole. And so you just need to understand what you're getting into.
Mm-hmm. And Brent, you as a fiduciary financial advisor, you're not a day trader. This isn't something that you're sitting at your computer doing for your clients.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I've actually been asked that a couple times lately. They said, Brent, can I expect you to be trading daily, weekly, monthly? And the answer is that's not what we do. Okay, we're trained professionals and we don't believe that we can be successful in day trading. We would never do that with our clients' money. So we put together a long-term plan that we don't care what the market does today. We don't care what the market does tomorrow or in the next week. We're built for the long run, and we don't want to have to worry about trying to pick and choose which stock to follow and get on somebody's social media and see what they have to say.
Mm-hmm. So you're not buying a lot of GameStop.
Correct. That is absolutely correct.
All right. And the third thing that you should consider, of course, are the risks. And we want to talk about two specific risks. And the first one is something we've touched upon before, behavioral finance. So we as investors tend to invest when we shouldn't and sell when we shouldn't.
So when you're doing day trading, it's a lot of emotion-based decisions, and that's not how you want to set up a sound financial plan. Now, like I said, if it's your fun money, that's one thing, but when things are high, that's actually when you're at the most risk. And so, man, look at how much money I made on Tesla or Apple or this or that, and you're feeling more and more comfortable. And you just got to understand that eventually you're going to go down that mountain. There's going to be a pullback. And if it's in one of the positions you're in, you're going to feel the burn. And so then you're going to start to get scared and say, oh my gosh, should I be in this? And then maybe you sell at the wrong time. So whenever the emotions are involved and it's not automated, you're going to look for some trouble.
When you don't have that written plan, absolutely. And then the second risk that you wanted to talk through, tax implications. This is something that a lot of day traders may not be aware of. Moving their money can cause huge consequences at the end of the year.
Absolutely. And I doubt they're talking about that on social media. So if you're day trading and you're quickly buying and selling shares, then you're going to incur short-term gains. Okay. Now, in my opinion, you're probably going to incur short-term losses. But if you do have those gains, those are not taxed as favorably as long-term gains. So that's when you have stuff that's over a year old. And so that's another reason that not only do you have to outperform the market, you got to pick the right stocks, you also have to set aside money to pay those taxes because Uncle Sam wants a cut of that.
All right. So Brent, I want you to get on TikTok then and start talking about tax implications. You'll probably get a couple followers, but
Sure.
I wouldn't assume it.
Not quite as exciting as showing a chart of my 300,000 or 300% profit. But
You're right. It's not. Well, if somebody has questions about anything that we have chatted about, Brent, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Yep. Call the office at 614-430-8383 or go to our website, young-wm.com. We love to chat.
All right, Brent, thank you.
Thank you.